Hey, what's going on, guys? Geo Hoops, and Kyrie Irving believes they could take on the Warriors in a 7-game series, even adding DeMarcus Cousins onto the team. Now, the Celtics are a very good team and a very good defensive team, considering how young they are and how lengthy they are. They are definitely a great defensive team. They were ranked like number 1 or number 2 last season in defensive stops, and obviously it's just to continue getting better considering that Kyrie's back on the team. Kyrie was playing a lot of good defense last year, even though he played like minor defense on the Cavs, but considering that the Cavs weren't really a defensive-minded team, they decided to go ahead and shoot up threes every time they could, trying to beat teams that way. Obviously, it worked for the Cavs in the 2016 finals, considering that they beat the Warriors, but they did have to do a little bit of defense during the finals. Anyways, though, Kyrie believes they could take on the Warriors in a 7-game series, and looking at their lineup, it actually looks very promising considering that a lot of their lineup can actually take on the Warriors, especially if those guys can actually make shots, which all of their lineup can shoot, which is very good considering that all of the Warriors lineups can shoot as well. It will be a very interesting series. I am excited to see the Celtics and Warriors play against each other during the regular season. We'll honestly get like a true understanding of what they can do, especially during the regular season, especially if everybody on the team is healthy on the Celtics and on the Warriors. We will see something there. They're not going to go half-assed during the regular season, especially during those games, and I'm pretty sure those are going to be nationally televised games. But also, though, Carmelo Anthony seems to be comfortable coming off the bench for the Rockets. A reporter asked him what he thinks he has to do to help the team, and he says, well, I'm willing to do anything to help the team win a championship this year. And Carmelo Anthony basically hinted at coming off the bench, but I don't know if he will be too happy coming off the bench. I honestly think it's bullshit. But I think that he doesn't really have a choice anymore. I think he definitely will be having to come off the bench, considering that Carmelo is definitely not the same player. But I still think that Carmelo will have a really good season, especially if he comes off the bench, considering that Carmelo can shoot, and that's what the Rockets need coming off the bench. They don't need any more players on the starting lineup, because the starting lineup is really good for the Rockets as it is, especially with James Harden and Chris Paul, and adding Carmelo, a third ball handler, it just wouldn't work out too well. But him coming off the bench, he could be a primary ball handler, get the ball anytime he wants. It'll be really good for him. I think it'll work out a lot better in the Rockets' favor, especially if he comes off the bench. So go ahead and comment below if you think the Rockets will start Carmelo off the bench. Obviously, if somebody gets injured or hurt, he definitely will be in the starting lineup, or at least considered to be in the starting lineup. And yeah, also though, comment below if you think the Celtics can take on the Warriors in the final and possibly beat them. I don't know though. I think that the Warriors are way too stacked to even give them a chance of making even 6 games in the final series. But yeah, go ahead and comment that below. But with that being said, my name is Geo Hoops, and I'm out, guys. Peace, and thank you for watching the video.
Let's go. Let's go now.